Today, after a life journey of changes, I am celebrating living for over 10 years in my first ever food forest, and it's the best part of my life so far. In the 1960s, my parents planted a garden on the side yard of our suburban tract home. I was really young, but I still remember how delicious the peas and corn tasted. I've been fascinated with gardens ever since. I've enjoyed picking fruits off trees, and I've grown potted houseplants in dorm rooms. I've grown small sidewalk gardens by my apartment, various backyard gardens, including establishing a small food forest in a small lot, but and a public memorial garden, and even a 5-acre garden where I established a hedge from seed and planted trees. Along with practicing gardening, I enjoy studying horticulture and landscape design in courses, books, and websites. I even worked at a garden center store for a while, and that was fun. So my passion drives me to continuously grow gardens, but eventually I moved away from every one of them. Each time I felt sad about losing a garden, I found another, even better garden in my future. After losing the last garden before this one, I prayed and envisioned a garden with a big tree so I could experience a mature garden instead of starting anew. Because I work hard and the universe is full of miracles, in 2011, during the mortgage meltdown, I had an accounting job and qualified to purchase an affordable, small, older home with a large yard, growing 7 established fruit and nut trees. My prayer was answered even better than I expected. My new yard is a generous ½ acre in size, with an oak tree that is said to be over 100 years old. I now get to experience the thrilling abundance of the trees that someone else planted long ago. What a gift those homeowners gave to future generations by planting fruit and nut trees. Through the miracle of the internet, I soon discovered sustainable permaculture methods of growing food without much effort. By imitating a natural forest, I stepped onto a path of infinite abundance as a stream of food, healing herbs, and flowers flowed. Holy moly! Now, like a patch of heaven on earth, there's more than enough nutritious food growing for us to eat and share with the native wildlife. Later, I discovered that the Amazon rainforest was originally a food forest through reports about how they used LIDAR to look down into the soil and they could see that there were civilizations down there. And then also Jeff Lawton, the famous permaculturist, discovered a 2,000-year-old food forest in Morocco. And I'll leave a link to his video there in the description. So you can grow a mini food forest in a pot on your balcony, or a small food forest in a small strip of land, like alongside a sidewalk or a patio. You can grow a forest in a small or large backyard or front yard. If you have considerable amount of land, you can grow a food forest there too. Here are some inspiring stories of food forests grown in extreme climates. The famous Krametterhof is a food forest on top of a snowy Alp in Austria, grown by Sepp Holzer. He created fish ponds, productive terraces, grew fruit trees, and included grazing animals in his lush landscape, and one of Europe's oldest and most well-established permaculture farms. Some food forests are even in the desert. You can look up the Greening the Desert project or Re-Greening the Desert with Jeff Lawton and John D. Liu to see amazing transformations of that food forests can make in the desert. Wherever you are, the principles of growing forests will result in a much better lifestyle. a tree man, or was it a forest man? A forest man also planted a forest in India. Since the 1970s, he has been planting trees to save his island. His forest has transformed what was once a barren wasteland into a lush oasis. And I'll put a link in the description for that one too. These people all prove that where there's a will, there's a way. And my garden proves that once you plant it, it can stay. So when you decide that you would like to grow a food forest, and take the baby steps you can in the direction of your dream, you will be choosing a better world that's possible and creating opportunities for a food forest to grow. I believe if more people around the world grow forests of food, we can go a long way toward healing our planet and providing healthy habitats for animals and people. I hope a future with food forests growing everywhere on a planet Earth materializes, where clean water flows and happy people enjoy plenty of food, love for one another, lots of laughter, and a spirit of cooperation as a big, beautiful family of human beings and wildlife. And I leave you with this food for thought. Choices either give power or take power, enhance the spirit or drain the spirit. One atom is as powerful as our entire planet, and all of us are one.